Okay, hello YouTube, and welcome to my video on how to divide radicals. There are questions which come up on your paper. Originally, to me, looked quite complicated, especially if you're doing a non-calculated paper, but when you know the method, it is extremely simple to do. So anyway, we start with a very simple one. We're just going to learn the method now. So anyway, just using our common knowledge, we can work this out. I mean, what's the square root of 64? That's 8. Square root of 4, that's 2. Divide 8 divided by 4 is... sorry, 8 divided by 2 is 4. So we're aiming to get 4 using our method we are about to learn. Well, you're about to learn, because I'm teaching you. But anyway, so what we have to do is we put the divide into one big square root. So instead of square root divided by the individual square root, we just do a big square root and then divide it up. So 64 divided by 4 is conveniently 16. Square root 16 with a big square root, and we get the answer of 4. So our method works. So let's use this method to try out perhaps a more complicated one. So anyway, let's do square root of 25 divided by 5. So what we do is create the big square root again, put the 25 and the 5, 25 and the 5, and we multiply it by the 5. So, what's 25 divided by 5? Well, it's 5. Now, we just times it by 5, and there's our answer. I mean, that's not a precise answer, but it's the closest we can get without using a calculator, unless you're Chuck Norris. But anyway, let's try a perhaps more challenging one. Let's try 8 over 4. Sorry, 8 times 60 divided by 4 times 5. So we've got multiplication on the top and the bottom, unlike the first one. So initially what we can do is quite simple. We can just simplify these down. So divide it by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. And then just rewrite it. So now let's use our original method and put the 60 divided by the 5 and the 2. So 60 divided by 5 is 12. 12 divided by 2. We can actually go further on than in the previous one, because we can simplify down the square root of 2. If you watched my previous video, I will show you how to simplify radicals. I'll post the annotation right now. So anyway, this is how I'm going to do it. So I'll split this into 3 and 4. The 4 is a square number, so 2 and 2. So the 2 goes on the outside of a radical, so 2 over the 3. Multiply it by the 2, and you get 4 square root of 3. And that's your answer to the division. If you're unsure how I did this bit, make sure you watch my previous video on how to simplify radicals. But anyway, if you want to recap how I did this, essentially it's just putting the divide into a big square root and dividing it again. So you see, 25 divided by 5 is 5. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. It'll be a great help. And also you can see all the upcoming videos. It's just a way of saying thank you. if you have any questions, just comment or send me a private message and I hope to reply to them. And also, if you could like the video, that would be a great help. It just helps get my channel noticed and helps me grow, as I am quite a new channel here on YouTube. Thank you for support and thank you for watching. Goodbye.